Good morning and good afternoon, welcome brothers. In today's video, I'll be talking about turbo building and why I think it should be deleted from Fortnite inside of casual game modes. Before we get into this, I think it should stay inside of competitive, but experimented inside of casual first. Turbo building was added in Season 3, allowing players to hold down their place build button rather than placing each individual build piece. In patch 4.3, so that was season 4 and that was patch 3, the delay for new build pieces was reduced from 0.15 to 0.05. So like the placement was sped up 3 times, like times 3, since it was added in season 3. So it got 3 times faster in that 4.3 patch. In patch 10.2, so this was almost a year later, I guess, in season 10, the delay was reverted back to 0.15. But if you played in season 10, you remember how mad everyone got for this change. I remember there's this clip of Nick30 getting really mad. I might put it up here, but it was a change the pro community and a lot of people hated. But I think if they implemented this change in today's Fortnite, it would make people happier. Fortnite has gone through many drastic changes over the years, with grappling, climbing up builds, sliding, sprinting, bullet drop, optics. The game is completely different now. When we go back to season 1 in December, this is something that needs to be the same, or they are going to kill the entire player base. I do not think zero build is the answer to combat building. I think the real villain here is turbo building. If they made the time between placing builds have a long debounce from a range of 0.15 to 0.3 milliseconds, or actually seconds, it would seriously bring back millions of players to Fortnite. This is straight up the reason why there are so many people and players that quit the game, because the skill gap got so out of hand. Instead of it being a shooting game with a little bit of building, it became a building game with shooting. That's not the perfect analogy, but I hope you can understand what I'm trying to convey. This game is different than how it used to be, and that is completely okay. Lots of games go through changes, but this is a change that urgently needs to be re-added. It would make the game way harder to play for sweats who can crank 90s to the sky in 2 seconds, and even out the skill gap across the board. People would be more fulfilled getting wins even in zero build, because there's a huge problem in zero build that if you get caught in the middle of a field, you're done. You can't place a wall to separate you from your opponent, and if they have a mythic item, you're toast. Zero builds are a lot of fun, but the biggest issue is that if you find yourself dying because you just get stuck in a bad situation that is impossible to come back from, like that's it. Like if we can place even one wall to get away from a situation, it would make a huge difference in gunfights. I remember Fortnite added a mode where they limited your materials to only 30 wood, 30 brick, and 30 metal or something like that. A decent long time ago. I think it was like 5 years ago now. I don't even know. It was like chapter 1, I guess. But that didn't work either, because it was still a problem that you would run out of builds fast, and it didn't solve the turbo building issue. Turbo building was still implemented when that was a thing. So anyways, because of the outcry from the community, turbo building speed was changed to 0.005 a few days after, which is way faster. And however, in patch 10.2 content update, they made it when a structure is destroyed, the delay is 0.15 seconds, which I guess was to try and stop people from taking people's walls. Anyways, I think this would create more skill for the game if players had to spam place building and make it harder to use, but still a feature that players can use if they want to. Building has become insane over the years, and with Fortnite going back to the OG seasons, this would be a perfect opportunity to remove turbo building so players can feel how it really was to play the game back then. Turbo building may have been what led to Fortnite's downfall or rise, depending on how you look at it, but I think it was the downfall of Fortnite. Even though turbo building has increased the skill gap tremendously, it leaves out the players who used to be good because of their aiming skills and became a game all about who can build faster, quicker, and who knows how to get in your box. It's just really dumb how the game became the sweat fest. Nobody used to box up back then, and it was a game about gun gameplay and little forts, not cranking 90s to the sky in 2 seconds and having huge build fights. And I think that the removal of turbo build would change the game forever in a positive direction. It would bring back, you know, older players and make the game easier to play for newer players. You are allowed to make your own opinion on this and let me know what you guys think down below. Do you guys think that they should keep turbo building or remove it? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Damn.
Told you that game was free, dog.
Bro, that was kind of scary at the end. If she was whiffing all her sniper shots, who knows what would have happened.
I mean, I was ready for a close range match too. I would have just hit in a fucking porta fort. I had a second porta fort ready too.